I'm Adam, a former kindergarten teacher and longtime ESGI user, and I'm so excited to share with you information about ESGI's IEPs. Having data and information in one place is so important when you're working with students with specialized goals. In this video, we'll walk through ESGI's IEP subject tab, IEP goals, and IEP progress report for specialist users. The IEP features allow specialists to use ESGI assessments as a starting point for creating and tracking IEP goals. The process is customizable, which means you can use any assessment in ESGI to create and measure an IEP goal. Let's start with setting up an IEP goal. From the Specialist User homepage, click the IEP Goals subject tab. Next, add the students who will need to take the assessment and have IEP goals connected to them. Once you've added a student, go to the right side of the screen and click IEP Goals under Specialist Reports. From here, you can begin filling out the goal fields. The only required field is the IEP goal itself. You can also click Status to manually add the status options you want to use for that student. For example, you might create statuses that match how you track progress during the IEP period. There are a few additional fields you can use to add more detail. The Benchmark and Narrative field allows you to add notes connected to the student's progress. These notes are automatically date stamped with a corresponding status. The Notes field can be used for additional information that does not fall under Benchmark or Narrative. The Recommendations field is typically used when the IEP goal is complete or when the IEP period is ending. Once you have entered the goal information and updated the IEP dates, click Done in the lower right corner of the screen. Then click the X in the upper right corner to return to the home page. You'll now see the student's test with an IEP goal icon assigned to it. Once the IEP goal is connected to the test, you can have the student take it. Click the student's name, then click Test under the test connected to that goal. After the test is completed, ESGI will show a test session's results pop up. You can also access IEP goal information through Test Session Details. To do this, click the Details button on the test. In Test Session Details, you'll see two tabs, Test Sessions and IEP Goals. Again, the IEP Goal tab will only appear if a goal has already been set up. From the IEP Goal tab in Test Session Details, you can view and edit the IEP dates, IEP goal, status, and narrative or benchmark information. At any point during an active IEP period, you can mark the goal as complete by clicking Mark Goal as Complete within the goal. If the IEP period expires, the goal will automatically be marked as complete. Now let's look at the IEP Progress Report. To generate the report, click IEP Progress under Specialist Reports on the right side of the screen. In the IEP Progress pop-up, make the selections for the report you want to generate. Then click Run Report in the lower right corner. Once the report is generated, you can download a PDF version by clicking Download in the upper right corner. Because IEP goals are customized and individualized, the IEP Progress Report can only be generated for one student at a time. You can choose to select all, in progress, or complete IEPs to see how you want to view them. All will show all goals, regardless of status. In progress will only show active goals. Complete will show only goals that have been marked as complete. Under Results, you can choose whether to show the baseline score. If Show Baseline is selected, the baseline score will appear in the report. If it is not selected, the baseline score will be left out. You can also choose which test sessions to include. The Date option will show the most recent test session as of the date you select. The Marking Period option will show all test sessions within the selected marking period. The Date Range option will show all test sessions within the custom date range you choose. Once generated, the IEP Progress Report will include the test name, the IEP goal, the goal, status, results, a test history graph, benchmark or narrative information, and any notes or recommendations that apply. This gives specialists a clear way to connect ESGI assessment data to individualized goals, monitor student progress over time, and generate a report that can be shared as part of the IEP progress or review process. For more information about IEP goals and the IEP Progress Report in ESGI, visit the Virtual Training Academy or explore the support articles at esgisoftware.com.